Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing good. Let's get back into Final Fantasy. Hey man, how's it going? Sorry for the delay, I was just getting a drink and bits and pieces. How about yourself, mate? Alright. Now then, Oh, I'm doing too well, not too bad. Just streaming, as you probably have noticed. Yeah, so just enjoying this game, and you know, this is the last expansion for a 10-year story. And then they're doing another one in 6.1, and yeah. Hey, bro. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facilities, he also contains his own research. How was your Christmas, by the way? Chances are he will be at the main observatory hub, so let us seek him out there first. I'm actually going to make you a moderator, because you've been in my channel for a wee while now, so there you go, bro. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his earnings, so do you know how to make a robe? A basic concept will do. No? In that case, Emmett Silk? No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another dribble of ether out of me. Thanks for the likes, guys. The way he snips sometimes, you think he wasn't a knight bottomless front of magic. Very well, I shall make the rope, and perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the Requindulous minerals. The hell are those? It's like snake mixed with a snake mixed to a kind of dragon thing. Interesting. It's not really a big map. Oh, okay, I tell a lie. It is a big map. You get 1, 2, 3. Standard. Yes, these creatures should suffice. Oh, I have to destroy some creatures. No. An etheric robe. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Proxcules. There are 3 species here. I believe any two of them, any 2 kinds would suffice. Now I should mention that the strength of robes is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of the user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to waken the Rapitopi first. Good luck. Oh, I have to destroy butterflies? Oh. Destroyed one. Oh, okay, is that what I'm supposed to do? My bad. Hey guys, how's it going? Aha. Now got 2 of them. I'm dying here. Can I just like bugger off? Leave me alone. Thank you. I did have a nice Christmas. How about yourself, mate? My Christmas was pretty good and busy. Yay, I did it. You've caught the Papillon. Come, let's see. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of revolution. Here, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we'll try not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living beings into clothing. Just like that. Well, not just like that, you know to revert them to their constructed ether first. Let you wonder why I asked for two species. It is due to the difference in their etheric balance. Bleeding them allows us to pursue grabs with inferior etheric stability. Well, and good to disguise and educate it. But it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. MSQ, speak true, even dressed like this, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simplify, say that you're unfamiliar. The question is worse. Of course, if you say you belong to them, people will give you the benefit of a doubt and any of all outlandish behaviour, exploiting our social aspects, for lack of his presence, absolutely. We're here. He will have been the first to expose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errands. I'll get all these. If you are ready, let us continue along the path of Agulus. The path serves as an observation hub and resistant both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak to Chief Hermits. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask, I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation between you and us. It's something of a surprise. Your decoration in the matter word has appreciated. Ah, I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been coincident creatures, so I expect you will find him at once of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologize for disrupting your work. I say, Harlos. Well, I've never met Hermids. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? That's I could. As you know, Sir Edmund Silk and I can discern the colours of souls. By the some token, we can also see ethers quite nearly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, and I felt that it could be a waste of opportunity. We're here to perform an assignment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Equalice. Ow. And the man is charged of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. Hello. Sure, I can't stop yawning. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short dark hair. So you know it's because we're in Phillips and we don't have our corral up. A special assignment due to the need to beware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not expel our ability. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would dare assume you posed any. Hee. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Hey, how's it going? Come, let's find our man. It's a beautiful unicorn! A beautiful unicorn! The world unsundering. Dark here. Where is some dark here? Hey, look, there's a little cat. A cat minion. So where would he be? Where's Hermes? Where are you, Hermes? Is this guy here? Nope. And this? No. Oh, there he is! Whoopsie. My bad. Didn't mean to knock that.
You are...
Oh. Different. You're different too.
Huh.
You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait.
It's cool.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Yes, you can be friends.
May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him. It's Ladeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation?
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
Good old Alphas.
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
So cute.
Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amystoma is missing.
Uh-oh.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
Hey mate, how's it going?
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
Oh, harsh.
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
Sky swimming fish. Yeah, what a mean fish. Hell yeah. Tried to catch a fish and it flies away.
The amystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
You gotta catch me, I'm on a tree now. Ha ha.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up?
Oh, you're from Brazil. Oh, welcome. I'm from New Zealand. Hey, what's up, Montera? How are ya?
If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Bloody oaks. Catfish. Beautiful catfish. Yes, I have, mate. Bloody brilliant. I watched it with a couple of mates and a workmate. Opening week, pretty much. Oh, there he is. Have you seen him? It seems Hermes and Milton have found the quarry, a creature known in this age as a Mastonia, yet although it has been safely constructed from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite a predicament. Hoyts, mate. The Alpendoners, Hermes saw it flew up the tree. He climbed up and to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. Oh no. Do you need a hand? Westfield, mate. No, I'm fine. I'm just a little embarrassed. Now for your own safety, please stand back. Ugh. Fell down the tree. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Marton. I've seen it around, but it'll be sticking with Final Fantasy 14 for now. Big game. Both of you, and thanks for the likes. Lee Douglas. Are you called an imagining name somehow imitating of the new creation? Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I had forgot all about its fellows. Truly? Oh, what a relief. I must thank Ibn Silk and Halotrons when I return to them. But first, with the distraction out of the way, the Chief Overseer of Ephelis permits me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Yes, man, you have a good night too, mate. Look after yourself, bro. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Armagots. Bloody tree is squeaking away. I better stop it. I don't drink beer, mate. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kindness assistance, all the cause are safe and well. Hang on, I need a... No. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. What's my favourite sport is cricket and rugby, mate. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Yeah, homies. I used to play cricket until I fucked myself up.
This appears to be the place.
Good.
And here is where we part ways.
Do we? Aw, but I want to stay with you forever! I didn't want to kill you, but you're a bad guy! I went to Limwood High.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
Yep. You have to. I didn't get to there. I dropped out before I had to do NCA, so. Because I felt like working was better than doing schoolwork, so. I have important things to say to him as well.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I make good cardboard boxes, mate.
I do not object to his attendance.
Good. Thank you,
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe he can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Yep.
As you wish, then.
Pretty much, yeah. Hey, it makes money, pays my bills, keeps a house over my head. So yeah.
Behave yourself, do you hear?
No, you can't tell me what to do, imbecile. Go away. I beat you once before, I could beat you again. Yeah, so I'm saving up for a house myself as well, so.
So, it's finally happened then.
Thank you.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation.
Oh, nice, mate, nice.
I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all.
It must be pretty light work at the moment.
I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the Star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Come on, Metron, my beautiful woman. I'm sorry, Lee. I didn't mean. I'll walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Henry gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So why didn't you come here? So why did you come here? You want to learn about Mythos and Hymus. Oh, teach you? I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, and you can tell me something. It will be, it will be. Hello, how are you? Thank you for saying I'm your favorite streamer. Where to start? Ah, yes. Let me talk to Lemon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Methylene is. So I'll have him explain it instead. Methylene is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to process with the quest. Okay, follow me, mate. Yeah, I hope so too. And thank you very much. Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone who uses it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere, but not to the ground of other isles. For that, you'll need a teleporter, and permission. And thank you very much for that. That's so kind of you. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail of a beast. I assume you are a familiar, like Marton. Is there something you need? This is Lee. Could you teach him about ethos? Ah, the newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ in creations magic to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our work into the world, for it would lead to chaos or end of days, I'm guessing. Not any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing and determination their fitness to exit. Testing which is concluded here in Elfleece. Every candidate in subjects to region studies. In each we identify their possibility sermons that inhabited might be suitable and recalculated as to the efforts they may have on their environment and other species. Should it be judged on a benefit addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good. Do you hear? We will Memon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn. Now I get my turn. Where did you come from? There's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power, I haven't told you about it. Creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I will explain my power. Spriggles. What are spriggles? Oh no, we call them orchids. If there's many, if it's just one, we say orchids. Although they are cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hirams has to run after them. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new. Anyways, I'll try reading its mind. That is my power. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read. Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Greetings. Can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me, project my emotions of others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in my mind, rather you are converting my emotions into words that intend a progress performed subconsciously by intent of life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with knowledge beings should they communicate via knowing language or other formidable means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbour an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share a common trait with us, your thoughts are complete, premeditated. They draw me in and leave me waiting to know more. Aww. Out of respect for your privacy, I will interfere from using my power when speaking to you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Oh, so sweet. Did you hear me? Hehe, good. Now it's my turn again. So what are you good at? Fighting? Oh, fighting? That must mean that you're strong. Hermes is strong too. But he doesn't like to fight, even when creations are fighting him. I think we might be bothering it. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Entna next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. It's gonna rain soon. Well, if it isn't Mitan, I see you brought a friend today. Greeting, Etherain. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Kamiri likes, Hermes likes, covering in syrup. I want to share it with Lee. Oh, A crundle apple. Hermie is certainly practical to him, but you know you can't eat Malphon. You ain't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share other feelings. You've taken Hermie's likes for your own. In any case, I cannot repair an apple right now, but I'll bring one to Hermie soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Lee. I wanted to show you my favorite thing that I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what's like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Lee. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Herms has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Right, I will be back in a minute. I'm going to close my window and yeah, so see you soon. Right, I am back. Told you it was going to be a short break. It's probably one of my shortest ones I've done so far. But yeah, anyway, let's continue. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meton good. Lee wanted to learn about you and Alfred, so I taught him about this place, and about my power, and about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use, but I do appreciate your keeping Meton company while we were away. I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider your invitation, so we have no choice but to cooperate ourselves with the inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Sir Edmund Self and Huddle will accompany me as I attend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you should like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that he is in no way associating with the convent. We simply changed to meet the proper life. There's no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind to see the joys his presence brings to Miton. I cannot imagine your mysterious friend harbors Millicent intent. Lee is kind, really, truly. He taught me as much as I taught him. You're coming, of course. You watch Hermes, you're bound to learn a lot and lots. She's so cute. Hell yeah. That looks mean. Hello mate, how's it going? If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Ambrosia. Have cared when you stepped outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. This here is the new species of Pavlova. Hey mate, how's it going? We recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managed to maintain a stable addiction. Oh, thanks for the like. Oh, thanks for the roses, man. A stable existence this far, if it can see the opportunity observed period to the end without issue, we shall release it into the world. Thank you so much for the roses. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entitlements? It is the preface of our soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it's manifest only in those beings who formed adhere to a law of creation. that creates endures their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as these sponsortresses, born with magic and natural phenomenon, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora and fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered a uncanny entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. What dominates lies beyond our manalipsis, and it is herbs to acquire otherwise prohibited. But come, let us hear to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that uncanny utilities have gathered there. Interesting. I wonder if they're going to be the same beasts that we're been fighting previously. Yes, lightning phenomena, just as we reported said. Although we call this structure as a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device manipulating the balance of elements. It keeps the isles airborne and maintains the climate altitude. In the course of the operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, the elements of lightning, which draws the phenomena here to replenish the ether. It appears Muffin is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the phenomena? You can feed them? Really? Hey mate, how's it going? By using this lightning conveyor, you can enhance ability of lightning and focus it into a ball of virtual feast for the dazzling friends. What am I playing? I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, mate. Go on, give it a try. Okay. You use lightning. Perfectly done, Lee. Look. See how they gather to feed, how they can express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining character of the thinking, feeling creatures, nor a silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. But it is soulless, arcanely entities, such as a phenomena or an element life form, such as the ff14, all seek to prepare their existence to survive. Yeah, man, my costume looks mean. A good question. I can answer it from the theoretical standpoint, but it's untruly falls to the Bureau of the Alchemists to pass judgment. Those with extensive visions, such as Harkoth, may be able to ascend her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you're finished already? Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They miss nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the morning dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Paladin monk. What's PGL mean? PGL. What's PGL? There's no P here. Is it a oops. PGL. I wonder what that is. Da na 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 da da na.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
There's those flowers again.
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
Inkalakis. Huh. Okay.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
So
Akasha?
she was right.
It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis. Ooh, Dynamis. Yeah, Dynamis. Like that word, Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Thanks, man. I will try. I'm doing streaming as well now, so yeah.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
No, I haven't. I might actually come along and actually have a look at your vids, mate.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Yeah.
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%.
That's actually quite a lot. That's probably why we've got so many beasts.
The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay, I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
So maybe that's how we could save it.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an entelechy. Like me.
Yes, you will indeed.
So, are we the same? Intelleckies.
If I'm thin, it's because Sir Edmund Silk didn't do a proper job. I want to go for that one. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. Sure, I don't see why not.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
Meow. Jeez.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fellow. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Yeah, that's very interesting. The greatest contribution. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it, even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entity, certainty difference from of energy, and no one told me. That personally annoys us side. Emily's knowledge is underwhelmingly impressive, given that there is none approximate for the 14 who specializes in crystal. He would be welcome addition. Sure, he can be pursued to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Oh, you wish to know why Sir Ed was chosen for the convent. I should be glad to share that tale. It begins when... Not another word! Oh, it's funny. Least you've forgotten where to learn about Hermes. Not me. My mispertinent youth is not your concern. Ah, that's funny. Might apologise for the wait. I haven't inspected the armadillos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it's to be released into the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring too well. The cherry birds. That is what we shall tend to next. If you should follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isles and head north. Oh, it's a dragon. I think it's a dragon. Dragon slash fish slash lizard. I want to get up. I understand there is a problem with the ones of the cherry birds. Yes, that's right. As you know, the cherry birds is based on a sea creature owing to adjustment to enhance its affinity to the wind. It is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent genres. This third generation creature was born with the etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its unique origin reassigns itself, it would seem, the result being its affinity to wind is diminished and cannot fly, no matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear there are too unstable. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and reclaim to the burrow that the concept to be revised. It is errant balance learning towards water. The crystalline would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it's too early to predict that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You didn't go to such length. You don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates the vast quality of ether to construct another body around itself. In practice, it allows one to ensure any conceivable form and hereby transition the limits of one flesh. Yet thinking through, it may be transformed into a present of others is considered venturous in the extreme, as uncloth and unseemly to run about robesless, shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of sorts. It's just that when transforming, I can will the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to life of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution, even Silk. May I trouble you to move that cherry blossom away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I would like to rest of you to help me prepare here. Right, I will be back in a minute. I'm just going to go and get a drink of water. Okay, see you soon. I'm back. Did you miss me? Hope you didn't. Meanwhile, I already read that. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you in the need of reporting to your colleagues that MS commits to insurrection. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind. So what's she gonna do? Sir Edmundson is out of sight. Good. Let's speak of the plane. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Edmundson training the cribbits. Aside from being able to fly and transform, he needs really to see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magic to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am a whole to trouble him with it. Don't be shy. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, it's been at once. Lee, I want you to go to Edmund Silk. Tell him that you have a favour to ask. He will be disciplined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. Thanks for the like. Live? Yeah, I'm live. I'm also live on YouTube as well. He will be disciplined and cooperated at first, but you mustn't be discouraged with our friend. The trick is to be unflagging pleasant. Off you go now, and good luck. Oh look, there's a newbie. Oh, newbie. What's up, newbie? How's it going, mate? Not when I'm live streaming, mate. Because I don't want your voice into my live, so... Well, your preparation for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete. Oh, I have a favor to ask. Okay. Okay, see you, mate. Have a good New Year's. If I don't see you from then. Oh no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Ugh. I don't know what Larvalus is up to, but I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Holmes is to be believed, relentless assistance may serve a wear down the weary emit. It did though. What the hell? Okay, I'll do it again. P. Please. No. Fuck's sake. Oh, capital yes. There we go. My bad.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I thank you to remember this favor, and let it be the last.
Love that. It's so cool. Oh yeah, that is so cool.
I will aid it once it is taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
You were wondering why Emet-Selch joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emet-Selch has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one, far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emet-Selch to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, He never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Right. Just one moment there, mates. Sorry about that, guys. I just was trying to sort out, because I was on TikTok as well, TikTok Live. Just trying to see if I can get people to come over, but yeah, it seemed like they don't want to come over, so that's all good. I'll just leave it as it is. Oh, wave. engaging from the Elizabeth noticed you and began to descend with the symbol. He flew! Yay! I have no words to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, the the Caribous has learnt to fly. And Lee and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assessment at first, but soon as it flying more or less on its own, I doubt you will need to repeat this lesson. Yay! That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The clover could fly. Indeed, with this, we have proven that even a creature has a skewed accurate balance incapable of flight. Although we helped it to achieve this, because it is a herd animal, they may well aid their struggle kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue aversing them, if that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping the idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have a concept adjusted? That way we could grant that anomaly, such as this specimen, are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief, as you wish. Hermes. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all my pleasant tasks. Let us return to the Argalexes for now. It's interesting. So I hope everybody's having a great time. I hope so. I mean, I apologise for, my wording and all that, but I'm still getting used to doing this, so just bear with me. And thank you for the people who have subscribed and come to my live and had a bit of a chit chat. That's all I care about, awesome. And thank you so much. I'm just hoping that I can continue with this, and hopefully I can get better at doing this as well. So we're all here to live and learn, you know what I mean? Anyway, want to apologise for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You don't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expected way to have done with the implementation of these businesses. Oh cool, get boots now, yay! Tell me, Lee, in your course of watching me, have you learnt naught of value? Nothing so far, but I'm hoping that will change. Decimate seems promising. Dimus, you say, curious that such a of phenomenon should be of interest of you. Chief Hemus, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Lunkin, I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one of the reserve, then it sat upon the nearby, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry, or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the pox were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Alicans, but that is to blame. Their inquisitive vesselers tempered aside, it is outstanding creature, perfect in form and function. Although it may not be suitable for release, I have no doubt that the Beverly will accept this concept as a provision. In any case, there is no point for postponing the inevitable. Doral will be reverting them all once the paperwork is in order. There is the scene of an accident. Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doris is still there, however. He must wait. If this is part of his work, then I would observe we follow. Alright, I'm going to take another break. I'm going to grab some food and I will be back soon. Okay? Cool. Thank you. See you guys soon. I had my food. I am back. I'm on a horse. I like being on a horse. Yeah, on a horse because horses are awesome. What the fuck is that? That's not good. The Luggerkins and burns in are unmistakable. The Luckersons was indeed responsible. But the creatures is nowhere to be seen. Dodos must have been taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Edmund Silk and I will search the area for good measure just to make sure the Luckinsons does not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders, then we'll have finished. I will go ahead. Please follow me, Lee. Come, it's down the path and over the bridge. Are we up in the air? We are, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're in the air of floating islands, yeah. Floating islands, all the way to floating islands, yeah. There it is, the 12 Wonders. Holmes is looking for Dildos. Let's look for Dildos too. He's a man with long blonde hair. I think I know him when I see him. They're pretty birds. Just gonna tune to this. Once I get back the record today results, I should finally be able to put that report to bed. Not Dodo's. His hair is long, but the color is wrong. Okay. Oh, can't go through there. Dodos. That's Dodos. Wow. Well now, if it isn't Mechaton, let's bring... What brings you here? Ah, I thought I heard a familiar voice. I didn't recognize you two had decision to help me search for Dodos. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lucamus, I believe. Where are they now? Out on the fields, in restraints, feasing as they were. I could well return them to Chrism once I supplement my report. I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he said. The beasts are indeed quite furious. You're one of the 14. Well, what brings you here? Nothing you need to concern yourself with, as you were. You've heard the news that Alan slaughtered as the Zerber in charge. You are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released. I am. Their abnormal, aggressive, and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic contribution. It matters not where they are released. Luxons would threaten other species and upset the natural world order. Could it be that the specimens reserved are an outer line? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them. Oh, Xebos. The same Titus. Even when we used Karos to begin with the flesh state, they behave was unchanged. A memory reconnaissance system, the chief himself was created. It allows us to erase or alter memories, and we may observe creation in different environments, conditions, without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive and technically dangerous, depending on the intensity of the algorithmic transmission. Heart may wish to have those of you. I assure you, I'll keep all venues within prescribed limits, and to preserve Muse. it appalls the limit to those authorized by the chief overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an instinctive act I deeply harbored, but it is still preferred to extraction. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to original state. I know that decisions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of the more precious star. If the creation cannot be properly studied, then with the aid of crowds, we remake it. If the creation is deemed to dismantle residence, we unmake it. It's all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine progress. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash and clear the undeniable threat into the world. Yet insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Luckimus have. Before we seal their fate, we owe it to these beings to exist all options to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me divide you with the full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the decision that Edmund Silk may better carry the out of his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. To man, the beings, other beings are just things to be used and controlled like magic. That's what Human told me once. Yeah, level 37. Yeah, 37. Woohoo, 37. Yeah. 37. Oh yeah. Still 36, man. Jesus Christ, this has been a long story. Almost been a whole month been doing this. Damn. I fear our decision may take a while, during which time me alone. Are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Humus. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Lee. Although I am imposed, may I leave nothing into your care again. I am in your debt, if you excuse me. Can you help me with something, Lee? The meeting will make him sad. I want to clear him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most of all the creations of ellipses. Most creations are expected to be interesting or beautiful or strong or better in some way. The flowers are difficult. They are designed to suit your emotions, what we feel, and what to convey. Hermes is like that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for them, and I want you to search for me too. Let's start here at the 12 Wonders. Vibrant purple flowers, bigger than your hands, adore in this tree. Oh, so big and bright, I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the represent. That's what Himmler said. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane the neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there's any apples, we could cover them with syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. An agony of beautiful flowers grow on the bed. With their mixture of colours formed a pattern. These would be better for harmonies, but we're hedging in. That means that we couldn't touch them. They're either under authorization or poisonous. Any other place should be fine though. Let's keep looking. Set on a tail, thin stalk, oddly shaped flower, and missing in its absence. Oh, that obviously is a flower that can move. When Hims wasn't looking and shot seeds of him, not a good gift maybe. But you're goodly at spotting flowers. We'll find some soon. You spy nothing promising nearby, but beast common looked grassed with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah, over there, Lee, something big and huge. A terrible stench remnants of the sodden old boots prevailed in the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is a mongrel-like creature before you. It's eons. That thing around its mouth is like petals, but the flowers are the orbs of its head. When Hermes expects it, it swallows him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Lee? Would he like it? So not this one either. Finding good flowers is harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Lee. Could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the field over there? I'll pick some after that, I promise. Picking up flowers, eh? Lush spring fields stretched out before you, ending there. The skies begin. Oh, there's nothing. That tiny shiny thing over there. What that could be? It's one of those things, motion things. Oh, effluent flowers. They're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. He likes they are rich like me. They feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for humans though. For the others, they always white and bright. Dark. Truly? The flowers are dark at your home? Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? I know pain and sorrow. Ah, I see. Hermes has known the has known the same. The feeling is part of you has gone again and again, but no one noticed. Please, Lee, won't you lend it to me, your pain and sorrow? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He's been to know that he hasn't been alone. The others are sad too. Truly, you'll do it? Thank you, Lee. Thank you. It means a lot more than me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Go back and fetch him. Oh shit. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished.
Hermes!
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company. Salk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Elpis flowers?
Go on. You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteon has shared much with you. May we talk a moment?
Hedgehog!
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, the choice they embrace of their own free will. And when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain. But they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. Owen asked what you thought as he kneeled beside the Alpes, or if he only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort. To so willingly lend an ear to ease my burden. You...
Whoops.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters. Sisters. She has a great many of them, and they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life. As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
All right.
And all to brief include, perhaps, but it is time I attend to my next task. As Edmund Salk and Helen are aware, we researched the variant regarding the fate of the 7 were created for evisceration, and all 7 must be unmade. Duros has followed the correct protocol and has, as the chief of overseer, I can find no fault of his judgment. The Lucaries would describe as a natural order, reviving and raving and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain herein. I insist to petition the Bureau of Architects to have a concept preserved as the restriction pros hazards life form has pleaded to support me in the endeavour. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing laws have served their purpose. Donos is already isolating the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join them forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course, let us be off, then we will return to the main islands. What a day. I would have done an early stream before, but I was doing things at the moment. My graphics card is playing up at the moment, so yeah, I'm just looking into getting a new one sometime soon. But they're pretty pricey at the moment. They're little dragon things. Dodos, are you hunting? What's happened here? They caught me off guard. I had to bound their lethal shackles, but they became fierce, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Oh no. I see them. 2 I have taken to the air above the 12 waters. And the last one is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Lee can handle that one. The pair in the sky, you have to leave it to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to MSQ, unless, although it is. Meton, you are to stay here with Dodo. But Hermit, I Algon must be reverted, and I would spare you more pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent to helping, then please follow my lead. Alright. There he is. I appreciate your help. I learned that it is unnecessary. There it is. Our quarry within striking distance at present, but if I feel threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here is my plan. You will approach slowly and fill views and draw the Ingolot's attention. Now I warn you, its ability are as fierce as it tempered. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flames. But fear not. By the measure, you are more than equal to this task, withstanding a slaughtering or a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it underwear. Ready? Then let's us begin. That was easy.
Now.
Oh yeah. What a mean man. That's cool.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me. May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld. may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. Ye are worthy, but leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high, fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Van Daniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so. No.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
Thank you. I will try.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
That's interesting. Oh, look at that, already automatically getting transported. The other localities have been taken care of. The ancients has resolved, and their life in Lipsy continues as normal, or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermley's argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a blunder of sadness when my colleagues leave us. Let never be the departure cause me such grief and as Hume appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? Alright, I'm gonna have another break, and I shall see you soon. Right, see you soon. Radio, I am back. Okay. Ooh, we're at 87 now. Ooh. Right, so what I'll do is I'm going to change this to 87. Cool, done. Alright. Where to now? If there is anything we could do to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hemis has not yet. Hemi is now not yet outright refused to his position with the confession, merely proposed the destination. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I shall contact myself with questions his colleagues. Never a permanentist. When allow me to remain your humble guide. And what for you, Lee? Will you return along with us? Wonderful. Our French fellowship travels is unbroken, and I say we explore another part of the ellipses and see what new encounters we are to be held. If you would follow me, we will first head back towards Halligan's. traveling to the crossroads. Yeah, I probably know that not a lot of people are watching me at the moment, just because I'm guessing a lot of people don't want to watch me play this. But that's alright. Next year there's some new games coming out, so look tight for them. Because yeah, I'll definitely be playing them. From here we follow the path northwards to Nontinus. There we will find one of the nesses which tales travel between the islands of ellipses. First time travellers must be accompanied by someone with the respect permission, which I have precisely been granted. We need to use the device together. Once henceforth we will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? There we are, Nautilus. This Nisu will take us to Klarlingen's Quistal, the western island, and it's right there, looming large over us. Step this way and we can soon admire the view from above.
I present to you Calamelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by... Well, well, an Arrhaeus. How delightful.
And what, pray tell, is that?
A shark.
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact, and then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. Here we are.
Whoa. Who the hell was that?
That was too close.
Are you unharmed?
Oh, Heidelin.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Vanar, that we should meet you here.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star. Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work. Vanar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is he, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are? I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you.
One moment there, guys. My screen's gone. Hang on. There we go. It's back now. Yay! Bloody hell. It just, I must have actually bumped it or something and it just, came out. So, my bad. Alright, so if I do that, yeah, you can't really hear me. You can't hear me. I'm just cheeky to make sure. Right, wee.
Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
That sounds rather like the blessing of the light.
I see you are not ignorant to its presence. And while there are many protective spells, the one you bear is unmistakably mine.
Woo! I've got hers.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future. Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge, so you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself. As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos. We were meant to meet. I am certain of it. Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to, and quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
Oh yes, good old Heidelin, eh? Right, I am going to end it there, and you guys have a lovely day. Catch you guys later, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Cool, see you.